welcome to a very rainy October Quest 2. Last week we were at Ashton Gate. This week we're down at Brisbane Road to see the Orient against Walsall, and it will be absolutely packed. Sold out because it's football for a fiver. Over here though, just in the shadow of the stadium, this is a mural painted by Gabe Cuthbert. It's part of our very own Mind Charities Goals Worth Talking About. What does it depict? What goal? I take you to 2006. Lee Steele's glorious moment for the O's that sent them into League One and put Oxford United out of the Football League. Pure drama. Well, what a way to kick off our day at Brisbane Road than with Ross Hamilton, the man still in charge. You know, the first thing that hits you when you come to this club as we head to the home dugout is just how much a family club it is. I saw you in the pouring rain holding court with fans in the car park this morning. I imagine that's a normal thing, isn't it?
Yeah, personally I think it's a responsibility of anyone involved in this club. It's been a long-standing tradition. I can say selfishly from my point of view, my family have been around this club for a long time, and I know what it means when people spend that little bit of time with you.
It looks like we've arrived at the perfect time. This is probably going to be your last time for now, sitting in this dugout as you take a step back, a new manager next week. What can you tell the fans about where things are right now?
Very, very close. I think I would expect within the next sort of 2 or 3 days, really, that a decision will be made and the direction will start to be revealed as to who's going to be the new manager and what direction we're going in. I think it has to be something that we're all extremely excited about. It's been an extremely tough summer, but I do feel as though where we are as a club now and where the group of players and staff are at the minute, we're in that sort of area where we can start to look forward.
Derek Allen's a huge favourite at the moment. I know you're not going to... Yeah, Carl, you're right, it is. But what type of club will the new manager, whoever that is, inherit? What would you say to them?
I would say be excited. I would say be extremely excited because you've got a group of players that are very, very close, very together. So I think it's an opportunity for someone to be really excited about to grab with both hands. It's
not often that the presenter has a more positive spin than the manager, but actually, the 3 wins out of 12, but there's 4 draws in there. And what I've seen from the studio is a team that's battled, a club and a community that's had to galvanise through tragedy, and I think can be more than proud with the start of the season.
Yeah, and I think, personally from my point of view, I wish we'd won all 12 games, and I'm sure the supporters feel the same about that as well. But I think that has to be something that we're most proud about. I remember sitting here the weekend after Justin passed away thinking, oh my God, where are we going and what are we going to be doing here? And now, as much as that feeling still comes over, you get Gibbs Pimples just mentioning his name there now, but as much as that still sits with you and we carry that feeling on, I think it's a feeling that we're looking and using as from a positive nature now. So once I made the decision, the club made the decision for us to move in the direction that we were going to do, we set about trying to use that as the platform to turn our season around, and hopefully today looks like that.
Well, listeners, man, we'll be hoping for a clean sheet at home. It has been quite a while since we've had one here at Brisbane Road, and Walsall looking their 3rd away win on the trot. So let's get the team news. Well, just the one change for Leyton Orient. We've Miles Judd making his first league start of the season, and that's in place of the injured Sam Ling. For the visiting team, well, 3 changes for Walsall after that 3-0 defeat to Salford City. Danny Guthrie, Rory Gaffney and Liam Kinsella are all coming in. So the team talks are over. Both Ross and the Walsall manager, Darryl Clark. Lest we forget, he is, of course, a pundit for EFL and Quest, but I promise you, no bias here. Just 22 men looking to do the business. And in the commentary box, Dan O'Hagan.
Orient corner taken here by Josh Wright. Start here by the O's. Right set piece sent in. And Hab's header away off the line by Rory Gaffney. In the nick of time here for Walsall. Would have been Danny Hab's first goal in the EFL. Throw taken by Zach Jules here for Wes McDonald. And Jules goes again here. It's Zach Jules in. Brill can't hold it. And there's Stuart Sinclair on the turn. Can he finish? You bet he can. Sinclair's 2nd goal for the Saddlers this season. And against the play, it is Walsall who lead here by a single Sinclair goal to nil. Between the goalkeeper and 4 defenders. Here comes Wright. To Brophy. Brophy's forward thrust. In for Clay. And Clay here for Harold. Flags up, won't count. Looked a really tight corners against Matt Harrells. Flag up, goal chalked off. Really bright second half start here by Orient. Here comes Brophy. Promising run. In for Clay. And here's Joe Widdowson! Oh, it's absolutely magnificent! And what a way to score your first goal for 10 years, 8 months and 19 days. Thing of beauty. It's Gorman's free kick here for Orient. By Gorman towards Danny Happ with a header turned away. And goalkeeper Liam Roberts here for Walsall. Well, Danny Happ is getting closer and closer to a goal today. Good save. Here's James Clark for Walsall. Options in short supply. Clark, oh, he sold Guthrie short. Away comes Craig Clay for Orient here. Will he go for goal himself? No, here's Matt Harrells, who finds the bottom corner with precision. It's a 2-1 lead now for Orient. And the goal here for Walsall was self-inflicted damage. Clark's back pass seized on by Clay. Harold there for his first goal in the league this season. Hit long by Dean Brill towards Matt Harreld here. Now Brophy. Here's Connor Wilkinson running on. And on, deflected in for number 3. Well, 3 goals here in 27 blistering second half minutes for Leyton Orient. It's been a wonderful display since half-time. They now have a 2-goal buffer. Try and take it here towards the Wilkinson. It's Brophy, Wilkinson again. Clash here with Dan Scarr, which keeps on going on. Shirt putting as well. Come down here by Clark. The referee here, Ben Toner, has a decision to make. Wilkinson, red card. Sent off his second career red card. For this clash here with Dan Scarr. The hands raised high, and the card is red. And Wilkinson sent off. Now Cameron Norman for Walsall. Norman's cross helped on to Adebayo at the far post, who couldn't finish to make it 3-2. Elijah Adebayo there, so near to getting one back for the Saddlers. It's the game's final seconds. And there is the whistle to end this one. Leyton Orient 3-1 winners. A brilliant second half performance. If that is to be Ross Embleton's last game in charge of Orient, what a send-off this has been.
Well, one of the best things about coming on the road with the AFL Inquest is when the dust settles to sit with both managers and get an honest opinion. And the first of my pundits has arrived in Sam Parkin. But Ross, you first, your overall thoughts on the game.
I thought the first half was even. From our perspective, we were obviously disappointed to concede the goal in the way that we did. Thought that we didn't get out to the throw well enough, and then what happens in the box, he's untidy, and to concede a goal like that, he's obviously very disappointing. So it sort of sends you in at half-time, probably with a bit of a different viewpoint on your overall performance, because you're 1-0 down off the back of a really untidy goal. But I think it was quite an even first half on the whole.
Okay, and then of course your team, ever since you said you're going to take a step back, 7 points out of 9, did that relieve the pressure around here a little bit? Certainly
did from a selfish point of view, and the message really off the back of that decision was for me to the boys of give yourselves a chance to impress whoever it is that's about to come in and join the club, and then at the same time let's try and build some forward thinking, forward momentum in order to allow that man to come in with a little bit of belief amongst the group and a little bit more belief and support around the club. And I think that the lads have responded fantastically well to that, as they have done over the whole period that I've been in charge. And now we can sort of look forward a little bit more rather than being sort of a little bit down like we were a few weeks ago.
Well, like you said, how even the first half wasn't. Possibly Walsall even shaded it a little bit from where I was sitting, and that's, Darryl, probably why you cut such a frustrated figure right now.
Yeah, I mean, from our perspective is the second goal's a great finish. The left back with his right foot, take your hat off to him. But the second goal kills it. Individual mistake. I think, like most League Two games, there's not a lot in it. I think we've done 3 away wins on the travels this year. I think you're always going to lose games away, certainly, and it hasn't been probably our biggest downfall at the minute. It's our own form. You know, we were on the front foot today for long periods. I think in the final third, we've got ourselves into good areas where final pass, final finish, capitalises, get the second goal, and obviously gives you a little bit more of impetus to hold on to. But certainly not happy with the way my team reacted after the second goal, the individual mistake.
Can you pick a man of the match out of that for me, Sam?
Oh, I enjoyed Widdowson's performance at left back. Josh Wright, I think, keeps it ticking nicely, but got to go for the big striker, Matt Harold. Ross, how important to get him back involved last couple of weeks, assist, and now he's got his goal today.
I think I hadn't used him well enough this year. I hadn't put him on as much as I should have done. We brought him on against Port Vale at half-time. He turned the game around. He keeps the ball alive for us at that end of the pitch really, really well. Last week, outstanding performance and got an assist. And then I was delighted for him today that he goes out there and he gets himself on the score sheet as well as putting in a good performance.
Well, listen, if that is how you're going out, what a way to go out. If you're looking at any punditry work, we've got a spare place. We used to have this beardy guy used to do stuff, but he's not about much these days, so give us a wee shout, yeah?
Always.
Happy days. Thanks for joining us. Listen, so much more to come up. October Quest on the road, all of League One on the way, but let's get on with League Two and a top of the table clash to kick off our first big round-up, Exeter against Forest Green Rovers.
Although Exeter have slightly dropped off their scintillating early season pace, they started like the proverbial train here